What's going on, guys? Cameron here with the Lawn Care Life in Missouri, and today we have Jordan and Jonathan from
SmartGate Conveyors.
SmartGate Conveyors. So Jonathan is going to show us how this works. So let's check it out.
Okay. So as you can see, right now it's a tailgate, so it'll keep your materials, bulk materials, in the tailgate, in the truck. It seals it off nicely. But when you go to want to use it or to jump off those bulk materials, you simply push the button on the remote and let that tailgate down. We'll stop it there. Now you can see that any product that's on the truck could be dumped off or can be gotten off the truck with a skid steer or whatever. It does not hinder you putting on bulk material, dumping off bulk material. It doesn't hinder you putting that skid on the truck, taking it off, or whatever. When you go to use it, simply lift the lid that covers the conveyor belt. And close off the side that you're not going to be using. It's a polycarbonate shield on either side that you close off. When you use the gate, we recommend that the gate stays pretty well parallel with the actual ground that surface that you're using it on. You raise your truck bed. That material slides back onto the conveyor belt, and out the side you put it. Goes out either side, so you have the ability to, however your truck is positioned or whatever's best on your job site, you can go out either side. And for those jobs that you're just going and dispensing material along a curb or along a blacktop edge or along a concrete curb, you can pull out the slide out chute. And you're ready to be putting material out the side. That slide out is not needed when you're just dispensing into a wheelbarrow or a other transport piece. But for this, again, it's for going along those edges, getting that material out farther. Decorative stone, you're going along that island in the parking lot, mulch, topsoil. Just drive along that edge with the guy holding the remote and a rake and raking it out as he goes. The remote allows these functions to all be used without touching the truck. You can sit on your you can be standing on your dingo, drive up, press a button, fill your bucket, and leave again. That keeps your site clean. No products on the blacktop or dumped off. But for the times that you have one guy wheeling, he can have this on him. He can be loading a wheelbarrow as he returns. This gives you flexibility. If you have multiple guys wheeling, the unit can stay here. The remote can stay here on the unit. The guys can press the button and use it straight from the back of the truck. If something ever happens to the remote, there's also a hardwired pendant in the truck that runs all the same controls that the remote does. Runs off the power components of electric over hydraulic truck, or the fully PTO truck. We have kits for that as well.
So there you go, the SmartGate Conveyor. I appreciate it, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by. You're like way up in, where are you from?
We're from Pennsylvania. So
Pennsylvania.
We're in Harrisburg and Allentown.
So they are like 1,000 miles away from their hometown. Here in Missouri today, you had a stop in Kansas City, is that right?
That's correct.
So you went to Kansas City, got somebody set up with the SmartGate, and they're out probably rolling now, putting it to work. So there you go, guys. They're going to put the SmartGate back up where it belongs whenever they're going from job site to job site. So, Jonathan, where can we check this thing out if somebody's interested in picking one up?
Let me know. We go out and do demos all over the place. We also do installs. Most times we'll get multiple installs together and make a trip out of it. Or we can ship directly to your location and have you do the install for yourself. We have about a 50-point installation sheet that you can go over. It's fairly simple. Doesn't take a whole lot of specific tools, and you can put the unit on your truck usually in about a day.
So there you go. I'm going to drop a picture of the business card. Is that cool?
Yes.
I'll put a picture of the business card in this video so you can check out the contact info if you want to get a hold of Jonathan and you want to check out the SmartGate. So
Awesome.
I'm Cameron with the Lawn Care Life of Missouri. Appreciate you guys coming by again.
Sure.
Hope you guys are having a good day. And as always, God provides. Swing around here to the other side. Go ahead.
There's also one other feature we have here I want to show you. So for the guys that are driving along blacktop edges or curb edges, putting out stone or topsoil, this gets your product in past your drive tire. So you're in, depending on what you're using, the product will slide down here, but you'll get in anywhere from 16 to 18 inches farther than that drive tire. That's a really good feature when you're doing topsoil backfilling along a new blacktop edge or a curb edge. Decorative stone. Guys use this also for driving along a curb island in parking lots and that sort of thing. Large parking lots, you can just drive and dispense some mulch and the guy can be there raking it out. Saves a ton of time.
Yeah, sure. And you do have another model that goes on the dump trailer, is that right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this model here, you have 3 points of contact. I mean, basically you have your power hoses at the truck, and we can look at that down to manifold.
Okay.
Then you have your pivot rod. It allows the gate to open and close, and then also you have your chain pocket connection.
Okay.
So, but the dump trailer, that one is similar to this as far as action goes when it comes to connecting to the actual dumping body. We have a pivot rod, but instead of the chain pocket, we actually have a cylinder up here that allows the unit to tilt back. And it doesn't actually open very far, but it tilts back enough that when you fully raise your dump, you're inclining that material up then about 33 degrees or something like that.
Okay.
So it brings that material back up and drops it into your carrying equipment.
Gotcha.
I guess we've had this since 2010 is when we built our first one for our landscape company.
Okay.
And then 16 is when we made enough of changes and tweaked it that we felt like we had it somewhere where we could actually provide it for a larger audience and sell them. Bringing this piece of equipment into the business allows you to use your men more effectively.
Sure.
Or if you don't have the men you need, you invest in something like this. And the neat part about this is it's a tailgate, so on a one-man operation, he can have his trimmings, he can have his edgings put in the back of the truck. At the end of the day, he goes back to the shop. He don't need to jump out and put the tailgate down.
Yeah,
he just backs up his pile, puts the tailgate down, dumps it off.
Yeah, that's
nothing to swing out of the way. There's nothing to hinder. You can pull your trailer like normal. Doesn't hinder that. In some applications, you can even keep your trailer hooked up and run this. It just depends on where your actual jack is for your trailer. So for that one-man operation, 2, 3, 4-man operation where your truck is everything. It's, It's your transportation to the job. It's bringing your material to the job that you're going to use, and then it's also bringing all your weights back. This thing don't hinder anything. For the crews that are more truck specific, again, the cost the cost effectiveness is there. They may not have to dump off bulk material or trimmings or edgings or whatever at the end of the day, but if for some reason you have to, you can, and it doesn't hinder you from getting into that back of the truck.